Hello everybody, welcome back. Just a quick one. This one is just on Bitcoin. So obviously I'm not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice, and it's more of a cautionary video really, because there's two things really to be aware of what's going on right now, and a couple of little anomalies that I'm not really too keen on, and I'd rather have not seen, to be honest with you. Everything's looking quite bullish when you look at Bitcoin on this chart. The 4 hourly has made a slight cross, but it doesn't look very steep at all, and the histogram looks like it wants to cross back to the up. The daily is up as well. We've got recently on these moves we do have ever so slightly higher lows forming and ever so slightly higher highs. It is this candle that has really annoyed me, to be honest with you, because it's not really a candle, it's just a wick, and this big long streaky wick here was created in 1 minute. 1 minute it went from 10,547 all the way up, breaking above the resistance, all the way up to 10,900, and then retracing all the way back down in the space of 1 minute. Now that's weird, alright, I don't like that at all. But other than that, the other things that we've got to be aware of is that this area here, apart from the one that was broken on this occasion, on this strange wick, it's a pretty significant resistance level. We've been rejected twice. This, I really don't know whether to count it. I'm going to count it as a rejection because it was clearly a rejection all the way. There's much more of it rejected than there was broke above it, and it only lasted a minute. So I will call this a third rejection. So are we heading for a fourth rejection, or are we going to break above it like this one did, but this time be a bit more constructive and perhaps maybe close a candle above it? If we can close a candle above this area on a 4 hourly, that would be great. But if you really want to be talking about being bullish, we want to be breaking in and above the 11,000 area. Preferably the 11,200 area, and I'll show you why. Because we have had this descending trend throughout the last few months now, where we rejected heavily from 1 to 3 times, and we might be heading for a fourth rejection from it now. As it's sort of trending down more, obviously the rejections might be looking to be less. But to be honest with you, if this continues and we continue to be rejected by the end of September, the beginning of August, our actual descending trend will be at 10,000, pushing us really quite far down beneath these previous resistance levels, and actually making it harder for us to break above, with definitely more momentum to the down. If we go back to the 4 hourly, I'll show you something else that's quite interesting that we've got going on here. We look like we have an incoming golden cross on the 4 hourly with the exponentials. Okay, that might not mean a great deal to most people, and to be honest with you, with this setup that we've got right now, it's whatever's going to happen is going to happen in the next couple of days. We're going to find either a steep rejection, or we're going to break above and break into these areas. If we break into these areas and start to close above 11,000 at least, this golden cross might have some strong relevance to it, because we've not had many of these on the 4 hourly with Bitcoin. In fact, we've only had one death cross which took place here. That death cross happened, and where was our price value? Happened here. And we eventually retraced down only by 10%, which is nothing for a death cross. When did we last have a golden cross? We had it here. Remember, this is just a 4 hourly chart, so they don't have a great deal of relevance, but the last time we had that move, we went all the way up here, and that was a 20% move from golden cross on the 4 hourly. Does this setup look similar to this setup? Currently, it kind of does. But at the same time, we didn't have these resistance levels going on at this point in time. This was kind of like a big swing that we had all the way up here as a result of coming out of this parabolic move. These are consolidation patterns, people buying dips, making huge profits, dips, huge profits, dips, huge profits. Okay. So what does this mean now for us? Are you looking to trade it? Are you looking to hold it? Are you looking to buy a dip? Are you looking to short it? Me personally, what I would be looking to do is wait this one out. Okay, if we're rejected from this area here again on the 10,800 area, if we're rejected significantly like we have been this occasion and this occasion, and I suppose technically this occasion, then I would say that we're probably going to be coming back down again over the next few days and maybe trying to test it again. If we break above it and get to this area and get rejected from here, this would be more significant because of the descending trend that we've got here, bringing us up to about, if we were to do it today, it's going to be around 11,000, we'll call it 11,100. If we get rejected from there, expect steep rejection and heavy decline. But if we break above this area, then it was certainly going to be pretty bullish. What I would definitely say though is that don't just go opening longs, and like I say, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. What my plan would be, because I'm flat at the moment, not got any trades going on at the moment, but if we break above here, let's not get excited straight away. What we need is confirmation. At least we need to have a 4-hourly candle close, and I mean a candle close, not a wick like this little thing here. We need a candle body to close above this trend line, and preferably above this blue resistance box. That would make the trend appear to be broken, so that'd be a candle close above 11,200 or more for me to perhaps maybe consider this to be this consolidation to have ended, and we can start to talk about being bullish and actually, you know, going back up to our previous highs eventually, and we can kiss goodbye to things like 10,000. But at the moment, it's make or break time. There's a few, like I say, the anomaly being this candle here that came out of nowhere that lasted for 1 minute. If this didn't happen, I would say that we're perhaps maybe making constructive moves up to break these areas. But because of that weird thing going on there, I can't explain. There's something fishy going on, and it wouldn't surprise me if this is a bull trap, and the bull trap would be initiated when we get to this area here, this 11,200. People start to get very excited, opening high leverage longs, waiting for the big move, because like I say, what I've told you now isn't a secret. Everybody's waiting on this. This has been a formation that's been trending for a while now. Everybody's been waiting for this to happen. Everybody will be thinking about opening longs on this area as soon as it's broken. You might start to see a big spike, but I would not be surprised if the bulls come into force with all their weight, the bears with all their weight, and crush the whole thing back down again, meaning that everyone's high leverage longs have been liquidated, lots of money been taken out of their pockets, and then find our way back down into the 9,000s and perhaps a bit lower, who knows. So let's wait this one out. Like I say, candle close 4-hourly with the candle body above this trend line might be your first signal to perhaps pick up a long. But let's just be careful about this, because something strange is going on. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Be careful out there. Like I say, don't trade anything because you've heard me say anything influential. Please do your own research, do your own analysis, and have a nice day. Take it easy.